we can do the same things. We have the
Right.
same populations as well.
Right.
We have, as Indians, we have lot of strengths.
Yeah.
We have capabilities for their
Yeah.
demo and these kind of things. So that's what these all are the problems the inventor
Right.
face.
Right.
And also what the main problem once they start the licensing. For example, you even speak with the any company. You have one potential company.
You've been mentioning that you need a granted patent. So do you actually need just a granted patent or on pending patent? How are you establishing trust in your platform for inventors? And obviously the time saving.
Because once you list your patent, we also start your marketing. There will be automation because for the cross border applicant, the NDA assignment and the agreements, these are the very important part that we need to sign. That's we are signing that the first stage. Second stage, we are not charging any amount. Okay.
A very big change in the IP industry for India, and motivate a lot of. It's been a revelation to me personally, and for our audience as well. I'm pretty sure they've.
To be the reliability on our things, India has the focus to be the manufacturing. So the manufacturing comes from the new technology,
Definitely.
new products which are being manufactured in India.
Hi everyone, and welcome to the Patentmonetize podcast. We have with us here Mr. Sanaullah Ashrafi, who's the founder of Patentmonetize, and it's a great pleasure to have you here, Sana.
Thank you so much.
And okay, so to start with, as we're all curious, I would like to know how you started your journey and how you got here to Patentmonetize.
Okay, so thank you so much for all the introductions. So let me just explain to you how this Patentmonetize started. So this all started approximate 7 to 8 years before when I came into this industry.
Right.
We are into this IP industry. We have a company, Analyst IP as well. This is a subsidiary company of the Patentmonetize. There we are doing the end-to-end service providing, like the prior art searches, patent
Right.
filing, patent drafting, not filing only in the India, filing the globally. We are
Okay.
providing the solution for filing in 150 plus countries. And prosecution litigation matters as well.
Right.
Doing the licensing, when it comes to finding the solutions, like we were working with them for the very long time.
Right.
But while doing these all things, we realize, and the normal questions that we get, I have my patent. How do I file this in the different countries? How will I get the revenue out of this? How will I turn this patent into revenue? From there, like 2021, we have started working in this all the patent monetization things,
Right.
how this process work, what are the things that we can do, how and what exactly the normal things that we can make as a marketplace, as a service, as a company that will streamline this process. So
Right.
from there, we have started this journey.
You started this journey, right? So I do, from what I understand. Thanks for that. And what I understand is monetization will also give them a very big incentive to innovate more. It'll create a larger base of inventors in the country. And pata hai ki they can monetize their patents and generate revenue out of that. Will definitely give motivation to a lot of people for that. What challenges have you seen inventors go through, and what is it exactly that you're looking to change for inventors, and show what path or forward are you trying to show them ki this is what I can do next with my patent after I've gotten the patent?
Okay, so as we explained to you, suppose let's take example for the any inventor. They have the patent is granted. Now,
Right.
what exactly they need to do afterward? So there are a lot of things that we as a company is trying to solve here.
Okay.
We are once you list your patent on our platform. After listing, we have very simple things. We will start with the simple due diligence.
Right.
We will understand the what your problem, what this patent is all about,
Right.
what exactly you are trying to solve with this patent, and accordingly we will suggest you the next step. Our next step is which are the buyer you need to approach, what are the process you have to do, what are the things you need to do to get your patent into the market.
Okay.
So that's what exactly we are trying to do
So
here.
it's basically an entire roadmap as to how one can go from getting a patent to monetizing it and maintaining
Yes.
it afterwards, right? And so the inventors were there. How many inventors do you think actually know, and how well are they aware of how to monetize and sell their patents and license
Okay.
them?
So As we understand, almost 80% of the patents they are lying. They are not used for the development of the products. They are not used for the in terms of revenue,
Right.
because the patent, once the patent is granted, okay, this entire monetization process is very complex. Let's take an example for the India. In the India, there is almost like 75,000 patents are being filed in India.
Right.
How many new products that we are finding based on the patent or based on the new innovations are coming into market? I think very less.
Right.
That's the problem. The problem is like innovations we have and turning those innovations into the products.
Right.
Suppose you are the inventor, you are the creator, you can create something, you are as a scientist, you are creating, but you are not the person who are expert in turning those patent into the market as well.
Right.
You are not very good expert in turning those, and you are not very good expert in having the negotiations, bargaining,
Right.
understanding the complexities which is there for the licensing.
Right.
So that's what is the main thing the inventors are facing the problem.
Right. From your experience, what is the biggest challenges which inventors face usually in monetizing their patents?
Okay, so there are a lot of challenges these inventor face. Okay, let's start with that. So the challenges is finding the potential buyer. So the challenges is finding and going into the legal terms. So the challenges is having the negotiations. So the challenges is getting cross-border licensing. This is one of the complex process for their demo and these kind of things. So that's what these all are the problem the inventor face.
Right.
And also what the main problem once they start the licensing, for example, you even speak with any company, you have one potential company. So the claims, the most important things here is the claims. You need to understand the claims, because the claims are the heart of your patent. Whatever the claims is, that's the features you are protecting.
Right.
So
actually commercializing the patent is a journey in itself.
Yeah, so these things mostly happens with the universities. You understand, we have the IITs.
Right.
Last year, the IIT Kanpur filed more than 150 plus patents.
Right.
Similarly, take example of the big institutes here in India.
Right.
We have lot of IIT Delhi, IIT Mumbai, IIT Kanpur, IIT Kharagpur. Every institutes are filing. Let's take example 100 plus applications, but they are good in the research and innovations.
Right.
They don't have expertise in commercialization of those products.
Right.
And there is another part that's like a companies. They require big products, good innovations to be in the market, to compete with their competitors, to create their monopolies. That's the gap. Like there is a universities, there is a research institutes, and there is a companies who require the innovations. That's we are trying to take into one place.
Right. Also, the capital which is required to actually bring products to market,
yes,
is very large, and that could be it. So I understand the problem is in bringing the that innovators face. How are you solving this? What is it that Patent Monetize is?
Let me break it down how exactly it works. So for example, you have the patent, it's granted, or either it's the application you have only filed. You need to simply create an account, you need to register on our platform. Once the registration is done, we will start simply with checking the due diligence. So the due diligence starts with like is the patent granted or not? Okay, what's their renewal pending payment or not? Is there any upcoming deadlines, any upcoming patent office formalities that is there or not? After doing these all things, we understand the claims. We have the different kind of our marketing channels to speak or to get your patent to these kind of people. And then we start the negotiations and bargaining. Apart from this, we also take care of the licensing part as well. So licensing means like preparing of the all kind of the legal documents, compliance documents, term sheet, everything that you require. So that's what we are trying to do for any of the inventor here.
So licensing basically becomes a part of the commercialization process.
Yes.
Right. Before Patent Monetize, how are patents being commercialized or licensed? What is Patent Monetize changing there?
Okay, as we explained to you, there is always the service providers. There is a lot of companies who are into the service. Okay, they so you are giving these people, for example, you have the one patent. You come to, for example, analyst type. We are the service provider. You are introducing, hi, I have my granted patent. You introduce to any one person. So I will do everything manually. I don't have any marketplace to showcase your patent. Whatever the contact I have, whatever the things I have in my contact, I will do everything manually.
Hmm.
With the patent monetize, we are not doing everything manually. So you have your patent.
Okay.
We summarize your patent into the normal language. We list your patent on the marketplace. So the patents are available. Anyone, any party who are into the same domain, any
Right.
company who are into same kind of manufacturing, they can contact you directly.
Contact you directly.
Yes. So we are not like we are asking you to give me the any kind of money. This is the open marketplace. You list your patent. If anyone have the interest, they can contact
They
you
can
directly.
contact you. Okay, so it's an open marketplace.
Absolutely.
Okay. So one thing which I wanted to ask you is, you've been mentioning that you need a granted patent. So do you actually need just a granted patent, or on pending payments also you can monetize pending payment patents
Not
and IP?
Not absolutely. It's
Okay.
not required to have the granted patent. Granted patent gives you the more advantage
Right.
comparing to the patent,
Right.
because there can be the possibilities at the time of oppositions. Some amendment may be required in the claims.
Okay.
So the features may be changed. Features can get changed or modified depending upon the office action.
Right.
Or there can be the possibilities the patent will not get granted.
Granted.
There
Right.
can be the possibilities. So that's why it's always better to have
Have a
the
granted
granted patent.
But
That gives the boost.
but we can also try and monetize.
Absolutely.
Until now, what I understand is you're providing a single marketplace where people can come and monetize their patents and their intellectual property, and also publicize them there. Right.
Absolutely, yes.
Make them available
Absolutely,
for the
yes,
general
yes,
public in a more comprehensive, understandable manner. Right. If we were to talk about time saving as compared to traditional methods, how much time do you think it would save an inventor? And also, trust is a very big factor which comes in when you're looking at a new platform, right? And especially when it involves money and financial transactions. So how are you establishing trust in your platform for inventors, and obviously the time saving which they can avail?
So answering to the first question regarding the to save the time, as we explained to you, initially, as of now, the system available is a service.
Right.
You have the patent, you come to the patent attorney or any technology transfer officer. They will prepare their marketing summary, everything, and they will approach to the companies in this industry and the domain.
Right.
What we are trying to do something different here. We don't need to approach to the one company.
Right.
You list your patent on the platform. That's the second part. Of course, we are going to market your patent to all the companies who are into same domain.
Okay.
But apart from the advantage here is you list your patent, might be the next day, 1 week, 15 days, any number of days, any parties, any companies who are into the same domains, they can see your patent. Because once you list your patent, we also start your marketing. There will be automation marketing on the platform as well. So that is the very cost time saving as well.
Okay. So I really found this aspect interesting, that since your marketing or patent monetize is marketing the patent on behalf of the inventor to companies in similar domain, it actually saves a lot of work.
Absolutely,
It saves a lot of work and gives them good approach. Great. And trust factor, how are you doing that?
Okay, so for the trust, what exactly we are trying to do? So we are signing the lot of agreement before we start our work, because for the cross border applicant, the NDA assignment and the agreements, these are the very important part that we need to sign. That's we are signing that the first stage. Second stage, we are not charging any amount. Okay, because you are based out in US, we are based out in India, you are paying the upfront payment. That's we are not asking. You have the patent list on the platform. There is a very minimal basic platform charges. Once your patent is granted, so the person assignee who you are selling the patent or giving the license, they will transfer entire amount to your account.
Right.
So we are only the platform connecting you with the potential companies who actually require. Yes.
Right. And I think that is a big part of how you're connecting the inventors to the right people. Right. So is that the only part, or is there more effort which you're putting into the entire equation and trying to connect the inventors to the right people, or the end users, end marketers of the patent?
As we explained to you, to find the potential buyer, potential company, it's not the normal work. Because we need to understand the patent, what this patent is all about.
Definitely.
Okay? And we need to categorize based on the actually companies are into. Okay, they require, whether they require this kind of patent or not, whether your patent is suitable for the current situation or not. Because what happens, sometimes we get a lot of patent which is not fit for the market right now. So that's we are trying to do here.
Right. That was extremely insightful. And so let's talk a little bit about patent monetize and who it's for, who are the people who will benefit most from patent monetize, and also if so to summarize what you said, if I were to apply for patent today, how should I go about the entire thing?
Okay, so that's a great question. That's the thing will give you the more synopsis about how
Right.
this company is working.
Right.
So this platform is for the individual who require the patent to be sell, to be licensed. The startup companies who are into the manufacturing, or the universities, they have lot of patent. They require this patent to be licensed, to be manufactured, out of which they can get the source of revenue. The revenue can be one time, recurring, or the royalties in any
Right.
way. And also the big companies like the global Fortune 500 companies, they have the portfolios. They have portfolios of
Right.
thousands of patents. So they cannot do the filtration. They cannot understand which patent is good for the market.
Right.
We need to identify the strengths of the patent. We need to summarize into high, medium, low,
Okay.
based on the claims, based on the categorization of patent. That's what
Okay.
exactly we are doing. So this platform is for the any person, either it's the individual, it's the startup company, it's
Okay.
the universities, and the big, like the Fortune 500 companies, big manufacturer companies, they have a lot of portfolios. That's what we are trying to solve here.
Right.
If you are looking for the license, that we can take care. Looking for the entire selling rights, that we can take care. And the best part, we are also taking care of the monetizations, commercialization.
Right.
Yes, so you can do joint venture, that we will take care of everything.
That you will take care of the legal end and all the
Yes,
paperwork
absolutely.
and everything there. I think this can really be a a very big change in the IP industry for India, and motivate a lot of inventors.
Yes, so just to add one thing, the why this company is important for the India as well.
Right.
Indian government has the one simple vision, to be the to be the reliability on our things. India has the focus to be the manufacturing. So the manufacturing comes from the new technology,
Definitely.
new products which are being manufactured in
Definitely.
India. That's what we are trying to do with the commercialization.
Right.
Any products which are in the foreign countries, they are doing the production, they are doing the manufacturing, they are doing development, everything. So what exactly we do right now,
Right.
they are only importing in or exporting to the India. But we are saying no, don't export to the India. You have the patent, you have the product, find the potential companies in India. They can do the joint venture with you, and you start actually the manufacturing in India. So with this company, we have simple vision as well. Create a platform where suppose we have a lot of startup companies, they require this kind of new innovations to start the company. They require any business which is operating in the foreign countries.
Right.
They can export those kind of technologies in India. They start the manufacturing in India. So that's what we are trying to create, a platform where the startup MSMEs or anyone looking for the new technology, new innovation. Based on this, they can start new productions, new manufacturing, new things. That's what we are trying to do here.
I think one of the very important things which you've mentioned here is the credibility establishment which this entire process provides.
Yes.
And that is something which is very in line with the vision of the nation, where Made in India comes into play, and with increasing and establishing India as one of the leading economies in the world, and credibility plays the key role there.
Out of this, the innovation plays a very important role. We can take example from the China. We have seen lot of innovations are there. Every products they are developing, they are even the small products, they are out of the innovation, something. They are creating the new things. So we have the same, we can do the same things. We have the same populations as well. We have, as Indians, we have lot of strengths. We have capabilities. We have seen for in the foreign countries, fortune companies, every CEOs are almost the Indians. Because of the environment, because of the things that the Indians have the credibility, their strengths to do. That's what we can do. And the innovations is always the best. It's like a heart of the any nation. If any nation, as you have seen, the companies who are into more R&Ds, they are
Right.
creating the more better products for the
Right.
for their consumers. Same things happens with the innovations and the IP as well. If any
Right.
company have more innovations, and rather than only having the innovations, implementation of those innovations
Right.
to create the new products, that's we as a patent monetize trying to
That's what
do
you're trying
here.
to achieve.
Yes.
Right. Thank you, Sarah, for those insights. And it's been a revelation to me personally, and for our audience as well. I'm pretty sure they've gained some valuable insights and information which they can use to realize how they can actually take their patents from a piece of paper to the market and make sure they're not just stuck in the files and something actually comes out of them. And so that's the end of the podcast. Thank you so much